Why, hello there, fellow overlords. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Sintopia. Episode 5. Who are our enemies and allies? Ooh, another silver chest. Come on, have people. Ooh, soldiers. That's gonna help out. Populate the overworld. Nice. Yeah, they're kind of like not very smart. They're dumb. They die. It's what they do.
My gosh, I work too much.
Phew, I'm spent.
And I'm pretty sure everyone that's been resurrecting has been awarding me heroes, which is great. Minus, you know, the saints that we allow through. So we're at 11 points. I'm gonna have you guys vote this time. So we can do critical damnation for bonus punishing. The punishers, if we save up. We could still do Ulala Studios if you want. A more spacious bus. I'm actually gonna do larger props. Larger props as a choice to have bigger motivation and fear props if you want. Yeah, you can choose between all those options. But we're pretty close to the snags populate the overworld now. It's 13 more hummus. God, I have so many mag mines. Don't even know what to do with them. All right, we paid our taxes.
I'm reading a huge energy spike.
We did it.
Coming from the overworld. Is everything okay up there?
That's not energy. That's raw sin.
Oh no! Is that a demon?
Oh, that's it. We're gonna get ripped apart by demons. Or toasted by the chairman if he sees the world like that.
Even if we handle that lone demon, the corruption stone will keep harassing us with more deviants. Our only way to stabilize the situation is to risk destroying the stone, and fast.
And how do we plan to do that, exactly?
I've noticed derelict power shrines. If the hummus could rehabilitate them, we could claim the power they contain to destroy the corruption stone.
While you hunt for these new powers, I hope Mr. Hero will do his job. Time to shine, muscle boy!
Okay. New goal.
Our demonic invader has finished summoning his first army. They are headed straight to the temple.
This is getting out of hand. Unless banished back to its plane, that demon will eventually summon more of them. I strongly advise to get things back under control before the chairman comes back. I know firsthand that he's not a big fan of full-scale demonic invasions.
Oh, that's right. That's how you invaded our world in the first place.
It was a long time ago. I was young and ambitious. Let's focus on destroying the stone.
Alright, so he'll summon Wrath spawns to raid the Hummus Temple every 2 days. And, is a problem. Basically, he absorbed too much raw sin from the statue, and it caused that. So throw something at the Corruption Stone is my current goal. And I have a lot of boulders, so let's go do that. There it is. Oops, sorry about your water tower. Collateral. And now it wants me to destroy it. So in the overworld, corruption stones periodically select random hummus to corrupt, increasing their sins until they become deviants. You can destroy it by pushing objects against it or using spells, mag mines, etc., etc. Oops. Sorry about your house. Oh, it missed. Good.
Keep going. It's already faltering.
Well, I don't have the right spells for this at the moment.
The PvP King!
You're the PvP king, are you?
Want to raid?
Yeah. Can't really do much to him if you're wondering. Cool. All right. Well, oh, it happened again. The good news is our backlog is pretty much cleared. Now there are these sin spawns that are coming to try to hurt us, and I can use my magic to thin out the herd. Because these sin spawns are going to obviously kill our people. But over half of them are already dead.
Did I do it?
And here comes the soldiers. Or rangers in their tower.
So I'm confused. Where do demons come from again?
Easy. When humus have too much of one sin in their belly, they transform into a demon of that sin.
What? No. When a humu's belly gets overweighted with too much of the same sin, it collapses on itself, a bit like a tiny black hole. It creates an extraplanar rift that beckons us, demons, to cross from our plane to yours. Simple.
Okay. And why do they cross? Why did you cross?
I come from the plane of lust, and believe me or not, things got dull after a while. People there are born lusty and pretty perverted. There's no one to tempt and corrupt when everyone's already giving their best in that department. No, really, the fun is very much on this side of the fence.
Okay, you guys voted for me to have, so it wants me to get mag mines. I'm going to get mag mines because it's going to be easy for me to blow up that shrine with mag mines. And then the other thing you wanted me to get is the larger motivation and fear. So let's go and drop a large motivation right here. So now the ticket booth, waiting line ticket booth is faster, and then these specific facilities are working even faster as well. So if we take a look at the individual motivation here, at Latavy, he's got 65% bonus movement work speed, which is like really good. Likewise, I could do the same for the theaters, but I'm not going to do it right now. All right, let's use our faith coin to affect that corruption stone, because it is getting out of hand. That's not going to do anything. I need more boulders. But there's things that like critical damage, so one or two more spells and it should be taken out. I do have some heroes left. Maybe I'll spend it. I mean, I can always save it for like next map. It rolls over. So it's not necessary to like always spend it. Let's just get like level 1 first class tickets. So I get more Purga dollars, because the first tier of it is the biggest, is a big bonus. Oh, it's still holding up. Yeah, I'm pretty close to my limit now. I'm at limit. So all the heroes I earn from here on out just roll over to next map. Oh my god. Why aren't you dead yet?
You
there we
did
go.
it. You broke the stone. Is that a sin storm?
someone should tell them not to stay there?
Oh crap, Muscle Boy lost it!
Alright. He is a heavily modified armed Umu who has lost it.
And absolutely, permanently, our new Hell Incorporated administration. What the hell happened here? You blew the stone, didn't you?
We can explain. We had to.
I won't hear it! I leave you guys alone for a second. And look at this mess. I'm booking a disciplinary interview. You two are expected to attend. Clean up the bloody mess. I'm out of here. Yeah!
I'm looking for spell shrines that have spells that I can weaponize. I don't see any shrines with free spells at the moment. Alright. That's a negative. So Adam here is just doing his thing. Killing people, you know, like you do. And he's very resistant, so, you know, we have to kill him at some point. And one of the mechanisms that, oh, it just keeps doing this. One of the mechanisms that allowing us to kill him is to show people puppets and get faith coin. So, we'll just keep building that up. Human population is at 160 now. Here comes the soldiers. Good. Get them! Because I've got a mag mine here for when you don't. Sorry, soldiers. You're collateral. Alright, he's like almost 2/3 dead. Oh, I think he just killed the queen. Little bit of regicide, no big deal, no big deal. And sin spawns are marching on the temple. Oh, lovely, lovely. Sorry, soldiers. Again, collateral. Our bus is a little full. But we're doing what we can. And Adam's now down to 850 out of 3,000. Yeah, let's zap him. 780. Another big soldier push and maybe we'll get him. It's just hard to have a decent amount of soldiers because he just keeps killing them all. So there's right now 0. Alright, new hero is a brainy scholar. You know, that's probably not what we need right now. Sorry, but wrong leader. Try again.
Why?
And we are getting a lot of people sent to the afterlife. So we are going to just keep investing in improvements down here. In fact, let's go ahead and do a employees monument here. Boosting these 3. And then for the hell pet, the shows. Put a few monuments in there as well. So throughput increases with increased motivation. Because, you know, it's getting backed up. Alright, how are we doing up here? Is he dead? Where is Adam? Oh no, he's not dead. Yep, look at our graveyard. It's a thing. It's a little busy. Is it ticket booth bottleneck? I'm not going to be solving any of the mechanical problems in hell at the moment because this mission is nearly done and fixing something will just cause more time. Like, I could either let this play out for 5 minutes or try to fix it for the next 50. I'm gonna let it play out. That's the smart play. Which is also why I have the no backseating tags on, because I know the flow of these missions and when to intervene and when not to. Okay, Power Shrine. What do you got? You got a rock? Okay. I don't really want to mag mine the farm, so I'll just keep zapping you. But he's down to like 300 health. He's on his way out.
What? Did I do something wrong? Oh,
And the Ambitious Explorer is the next one. That's actually good. That means they'll have more rangers.
It's a fine piece of imp, that's for sure. Damn, I'm good.
All right, Adam, you've got... You just killed a saint. You've got almost no health left. Oh, here comes the soldiers that will probably do him in. Maybe. Maybe not. Unfortunately, they keep trickling in one at a time, which is like, oops, not super efficient. Here, I'm just gonna enchant him. Lock you down. All right, he's dead.
Bloody well done, Chief. Oh, things can go back to normal now.
Administrator, disciplinary interview is a cute name, but it's no slap on the wrist. It's his corpo talk to exile people from creation itself, just like he did to Lou. Trust me, it does not bode well, in the most lethal and unforgiving type of way. But please, please, please don't fully hate on me just yet. Let's have a talk first, off-world.
Before we depart, could we scoop up that Hubu Adam? I want to study him. Maybe he will yield interesting results.
Oh, now that's a very good idea.
Wait, what? Muscle boy? Ha! Come on. We don't need him.
All right. Success! The temple thrives. Next up, Clueless. Lily might have an idea to have the both of you dodge your incoming disciplinary interview and the doom that comes with it. Yeah, it was set up to fail, wasn't I?
Yes, I've been naughty. I shouldn't have advised you to blow up that stone. Are you going to spank me? No? Okay, maybe you're not in the playing mood. Look, I assure you I didn't know it would explode. For what it's worth, I'm sorry you have to pay for my lack of judgment. I can only explain such a drastic reaction from him by a blooming paranoia. After all, he got betrayed by the last administrator. Oh well. He's not taking his chances anymore and pulled the trigger on us at the first sign of trouble. So, we're in the same boat now, and I might have a plan to repair my mistake. Listen, the chairman is a really busy entity, and as such, there might be quite a bit of time between now and the actual interview. Time that we can leverage to move pieces on the chessboard. I know Lou had found a loophole that would allow him to dodge the disciplinary interview altogether, but he ran out of time to use what he discovered. If we find him, we can learn his plan and dodge our own exile. And I might know just where to start looking. Oh, come on. I know you have your doubts, but this plan is all we have. So cheer up. I will try to make it enjoyable along the way, I promise.
What's all the ruckus?
We need to file paperwork for that guy, Muscle Boy, as Larry calls him. I couldn't find anything related to a Humu being part of the staff. I don't even know if we're allowed to have him on the team.
Adam is not technically working here. In fact, we could just label him as experimental subject. That should be okay.
We could, except we won't. Like you said, he's not working here. He can't stay.
What you need is a declaration of ownership from Heaven Co. Look, like this one. I can fill it out for you. It's a simple juridic boilerplate, giving us the right to hold him until I finish my research. Officially, hummus can be judged as employees' property for the purpose of science.
Where did you get that? Even I can't file Heaven Coast paperwork that quickly.
I made it. I always have some ready, just in case. In my line of work, you often have to improvise. Otherwise, you can't get anything done. The law can be surprisingly discouraging towards innovation.
You really made this, Rupert? You managed to forge a Heaven Co. seal.
Yes, I did. Sorry.
Ah, so that's how you did it.
How I did what?
Nothing, Mr. PhD.
Ugh.
Hey there! Need a hand with that?
I don't. What do you know about administration anyway?
Administration? Nothing. But this here's a flamethrower, and I'm the handyman. I figured my hand could come in, well, handy. I've fixed my share of broken fuel pipes in my career.
I'm sure you've broken many more. And the fuel duct is fine on this one. It's just that the ignition is stuck. There, fixed it. I told you, I didn't need any help.
Impressive, my lady. Paperwork, pipework? Yeah, is there anything you can't do? If you want, I know a water valve that needs tuning. It's right up near my room.
I'm sure you know how to tune it yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a good handyman, would ya?
I do. It's just more fun when in good company. See what I mean?
Fine. Show me the valve. And that better be an actual valve. I'm bringing the flamethrower in case you try something funny.
I won't. I would never. Oh, come on now. Who do you think I am? So, tell me, babe. You ever been to a valve turning date?
Ugh.
Larry, we've been through this before. Don't you listen?
Wait a second. There's one last thing I don't quite get. I understand why the administrator would get exiled by the chairman. That is how an angel should be handled, right? But you're a demon. Why isn't the chairman just smiting you down or something?
Oh, you worry about me. Larry, a demon can only be cast back to his home plane, far, far away. So if he wants to punish me, exile is the best way.
So if he did smite you, you wouldn't, die?
Death is just another path. The red fire curtain of this hell rolls back, and all turns to black. A tunnel of nothingness. And then, you see it.
Oh, what, Lily? See what?
A far, pink country. Pecker-shaped skyscrapers towering above boob-shaped hills. Ganora, the capital city of the Plane of Lust, is ready to embrace you anew.
Huh, that isn't so bad.
No, it isn't. Yet, I'm happier here. Even if I get homesick sometimes, I still want to stick around.
All right, scheduled for a disciplinary interview alongside Lily, exile is just around the corner. Luckily, the Queen of Lust might have a plan to avoid that fate. The two of you will have to find the whereabouts of Lou, the last administrator. Find a clue about Lou's exile and survive the dangers of the night. Surviving the dangers of the night sounds like an inquest to me.
World where his disciplinary interview took place. But stay on your guard. Something feels off around here. I wasn't there to assist Lou when he got through his final interview. I wish I had been. There must be something left behind that could tell us of his whereabouts. Something or someone. This is our chance. He must have seen or heard something. Let's introduce ourselves. Hello there.
What? Who troubles my sleep?
You are in the presence of the new administrator of Hell Inc. As for myself, I am his chief of staff and will be your...
Lily? Is that you?
In the flesh. Are we acquainted?
Wait, you're only chief of staff now? You?
I don't get it. Why is that funny?
Shush! Listen.
It's me, Grotz. I actually invaded this plane while you were administrator of Hell Inc.
No need to linger on the past. We came here for...
It does make sense now. You fucked up in a pretty major way back then. Demons popping up left and right like crazy. I can only assume the chairman punished you by docking you to that position of servitude. Ah, serves you right.
Even in that position, I can still give you excruciating pain, Grotz. Or you shut up, so that we can work together.
All right, I thought you liked to be teased. Come to me then, Queen of Lust, and we shall talk.
Oh, we should claim the lands on the way to Grox. I'm sure he knows something.
All right. So the goal is to unlock your first Hell expansion, which this one is for free. So, yes. And the ultimate goal is to unlock all the expansions in ascending order of price that leads to Grox. Now, I'm not going to spend my money on the expansions right now because obviously we are going to need to improve our throughput here to earn that money. So let's see. The current rules are as follows. If it's heroes or saints, go resurrect. If not, get processed. I'm going to change this to sin value less than 45 or saint. Let's go ahead and implement a waiting booth. And I'll put the waiting booth here. And the waiting line here. Hang on, waiting line. Let me do the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, and there's room for more waiting line if we need it. I'll leave it open in case we need it. Employee. Work speed. Sure.
Of course. Can I refuse?
And then this is checking if... And we'll change this, because I don't like the if heroes, because that can be wrong. Let's do 45 again. I don't know. It looks like it's a pretty short path out to here. So it should be fine at 45. The other thing I'm going to do is add a restroom. I'll plop it here for now, but I'm probably going to end up having to move that to somewhere more central later on. Cool. The other thing I'm going to do is if A, and this is going to be status if deviant of any type, go left. So the deviants will stack up here. Currently there are no deviants. I can see that up here as a 0. And for now, I'm going to decide not to try to break saints. But if we end up with a lot of saints, maybe I'll configure it to break saints. The other thing I'm going to do is motivation. I'm going to do cheap motivation for now. So I'm going to do a motivator here for the booth operator so they work a little bit faster. So this booth operator now is going to have a motivation up at 32% bonus speed, and that's pretty cheap. And I'll do the same for the other two. Keep it inexpensive. And eventually I'll move things around and make it more efficient. Because this layout is not very good. Cool. Alright, top side. What do we got? The current ruler is into harvesting and doctoring. So yeah, been heartfelt humanist. No, sorry, I don't care for that. You're dead. Try again. Our heroes limit is up to 230, so it's almost doubled. It's currently suggesting I unlock nothing. I didn't see anything recommended. Because I think we just need to make money to unlock the expansions. So it's just like, make money. Cool. I don't have enough heroes to bother pulling on that just yet. But when I get more, I'll pull. There's also some freebies down here. So let's look around for freebies for a bit. So that I can invest in better infrastructure. So, 3 heroes. Alright, that's a start. Anything else? That didn't break it, did it? Oh, it did. Cool. Alright, those are the only ones I see, obviously. And this gave me Perga dollars. Cool. I'll be adding capacity, throughput capacity here when we need it. Alright. Idealistic Collectivist is the next coronated. They're not a soldier either, so... Where are you? Get wrecked, noob. I'd like a soldier pretty early on, just to claim some land and expand. I want some sort of expansionist. That's what I'm aiming for. Now that we have a bit of a line, let's go ahead and hire our first Omnidoctor. I'll plop it here. With that in mind, I'm going to need to move this eventually to the other side. So if I'm plopping it there, let's move this to cover both. Hiring the motivated.
What work? Ugh.
Okay. Now we're up to 3. The other thing we do not have yet in this layout, of course, is a show. Right? So I'm just going to assume I'm going to need 2 shows right off the bat, because I assume that we're going to need the throughput for them. Let's pull the demotivators away from them so that the people in the show aren't demotivated to have a good show. And instead, in the middle, put a statue to motivate them instead. Perfect. They are going to need their own restroom. I'll probably be able to afford it right off the bat, but like if I can't, I'll have to correct for that. And hire. So you're permanently motivated. Your name is Dick Love. All right. And then you're... Let's do magic nuts. Go. There we go. I'm not going to spend any more until we can pay off our debts for the morning, but now we're making faith coin because, you know, we want faith coin. Other things to note. This is a corrupt tiles field, so you gain sins per tile. The path that is currently laid out right now isn't corrupted, so we don't need to repath around it. It's fine. As you can see, there's some ways around it without going corrupted. Yeah. All right, aspirant, who are you? Tamarain, thank you for the resub. You are Brainy Scott. Come on. How much regicide do I need to do? Good lord. Okay, there's no line. Perfect. So this was an example of this person was at 49, now at 50, and they were probably not going to make it sinless. I'm also going to have another loop back here. We're going to do another measurement coming off of the shows. So B is going to be if status is equal to saint, or if sin's value is less than 47, you can go through, else you get booted back to the naughty loop. Cool. If you resurrect a ruler, does there remain a ruler? No. Because they're in hell and a new one will be crowned. Oh, look at you. You didn't have any sins? Yeah, you were only at 40. You skipped the whole process. Now, with that said, you could feed them through the loop if you have the extra throughput. So you could change this so that, like, everyone goes through the desyn loop, because the descending loop, like, makes you money, but it also, like, fills your capacity. So there's the two schools of thought there. Plus, if you descend them too much, you drive them to become a saint. Because the lower their sin is, the more likely their saint chance goes up, I think. So it's like, you should probably let them through. All right, we got a power shrine. Nice. For Zap. And then the new leader is an expansionist, an ambitious explorer. Awesome. Long may they live. Finally, a ruler we like. And that should allow us to make good money. Speaking of which, there we go.
The foulest stench is in the air. The curse of this dead world awakens, and zany zombies from every swamp are closing in to bring our doom.
Larry, that's pretty good. I didn't know you did gothic poetry.
Poetry? You look at Larry and think poetry? Nah, babe. Poetry's for dorks. I'm merely describing what's happening, Toots. Seems to me our presence has awakened some kind of curse or something.
Ugh, forget it.
Administrator, do not panic, but it seems we're about to have a zombie apocalypse on our hands. Hold tight for a bloodbath.
Uh-oh, they're going for the temple. this is it? Oh man, we're so done for.
Not if I have something to say about it.
Rupert!
Activate Project Doom. Engage hostiles. Fire at will.
My man!
What the hell did you do to Muscle Boy, Rupert? That beast is unstoppable.
A little side project of mine. I helped him stabilize the copious amount of sins he absorbed, outfitted him, and voila!
Oh my, Rupert. You're full of surprises. I like that.
Thank you for tuning in to Sintopia, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming stream. If you'd like to join my online gaming community in Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow administrators.